Hello and welcome to Simple IELTS Solutions. My name's Simon. Thanks very much for joining me. This video is all about an IELTS speaking part 2 question and model answer that I'm going to give you. Now, the model answer that I'm going to show you, I'm using the PPF method, and that's a method that I talked about in my last video. There's a link up here, and I'll also give you a link at the end to that video if you want to watch that. And that will explain exactly how I use the PPF method. And the PPF method is really good for talking about a person or a thing. And this question asks all about a person. So it's really good for this. Also, I've got a question for you. What idiom do I use to talk about time? Let me know in the comments below. Without further ado, let's get started. IELTS speaking part 2, a person who loves gardening. What idiomatic phrase do I use to talk about time and what does it mean? Let me know in the comments below. So, describe a person, who loves to grow plants. For example, vegetables, fruits, flowers, etc. You should say who this person is, what he or she grows, where he or she grows them, and explain why he or she enjoys growing plants. Pretty tricky question. Let's see how I've answered it using the PPF method. I've decided to talk about my mum. She's an avid gardener and is incredibly keen on gardening and cultivating all kinds of plants. Although her garden is relatively small, it has a huge assortment of gorgeous flowers, herbs and vegetables. She seems to be very gifted at looking after plants, and you could even say that she has green fingers. Her garden is a beautiful little sanctuary with sunny places and shady spots that are perfect for an English summer's day. She has always been fairly into gardening, but I think her passion really took off when she retired 8 years ago. I guess that she has more time on her hands after becoming a pensioner. I really hope that she is able to garden for many years to come and will enjoy the fruits of her labour in the future. Okay, let's have a look at the vocabulary I've used there. Some of the vocabulary and collocations are pretty difficult. This is about a band 8, band 9 level. So I've decided to talk about. Great way to start. Why not start every part to answer the same? And by starting like this, you're showing the examiner that you can use the present perfect tense. Quite a difficult tense to use, to be honest. Okay, vocabulary, avid. If you're avid about something, it's an adjective. It means you have a keen interest in it. Keen on, that's a phrasal verb. So it's a good idea to show some less common and idiomatic language. Phrasal verbs are good for that. Keen on means likes a lot. Cultivating, this is a verb. And that means growing plants, basically. Assortment is a noun. That's a collection of many things. Gifted is an adjective. If you say someone is gifted, it means that they are good at doing something. Look after, and that's a phrasal verb, and that means to care for. Green fingers, this is an idiom. Someone's got green fingers, it means they're great at gardening. Took off, this is the past tense and it's an idiom and it means something started. Pensioner, it's a noun and that's someone who gets paid a pension. So fruits of her labours, could be fruits of my labours or fruits of your labours. And that's an idiom, and that means that you get the outcome of your hard work. So there we have it. That's my IELTS speaking part 2 answer about someone that likes gardening using the PPF method. Did you spot my idiom about time? And also, can you tell me what it means? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button if this video is being useful for you. Also share it with anyone else you think it would help. If you want to see my full video on the PPF method, then check out this video here. And I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.